Planeswalkers, hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck. We got a fun one here with Mono Green Stompy. This top 500 deck was by our good friend Pierre Francesco 1987. So congrats, bud, on hitting the top 500 with this list. It's certainly a mainstream meta list if you saw yesterday's episode on that. So you should definitely check that out as we kind of stacked ranked and did the tier list here for Alchemy. So with that, Planeswalkers, excited to dive into this one here today and talk about all the cool things that we have going on in Alchemy with the Mono Green Stompy list. Appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below. Feel free to hop in the Discord server that is available to you down below in the description, along with the deck list and the timestamps readily available for you, where we will break down strategy objectives list, cover boarding for best of 3. We'll go play competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3 today for Alchemy. And last but not least, we will do a little bit of a retrospective outtake on today's episode and chat a little bit about where this is in the meta. So with that, Planeswalkers, again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's episode. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on all great things here on the multiverse, and feel free to find more of my content by searching Mythras and other great ways to stay up to date. All right, so here's what we got going on and why you're here. Top 500 Mono Green Stompy. So what we got going on here, Ascendant Pack Leader, we got Blizzard Brawl, we got Snakeskin Veil, so this is always a big trade-off here. In particular with the standard version, big pickup here, Tenacious Pup. So what this guy does is when it enters battlefield, we gain 1 life. When we cast our next creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter, trample counter, and vigilance counter on it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So what that's going to do is that pretty much pops a lot of your turn 2s. It's going to pop a lot of everything else that you have as well. So a huge pickup there. What else I like is he's done a couple of different one-offs here. We got Ravenous Pursuit as well. Target creature we control deals damage equal to its power to target creature we don't control. Choose a creature card in our hand. It perpetually gains +X/+X, where X is the amount of excess damage that it's dealt this way. So very nice. Again, we got our Werewolf Pack Leader. This one runs off Sculptor of Winter so that we can ramp really quickly into turn 4 here. Additionally, we got Lupine Harbingers and Geist Pack Alpha. So this thing's got trample. When it dies, we can seek a permanent card with mana value equal to the number of lands we control. On top of that, Lupine Harbingers, it's got haste and trample. Enters the battlefield with X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of turns we've begun since it was foretold. So you can also do this as well, which is pretty sweet. So that's a cool thing to keep in mind there. A good finisher card as well. So and then top end, we got Natural Growth as a one-off. We got our lovely Faceless Haven and Lair of the Hydra to boot. So this deck is aggressive. We got a lot of creatures. We got things to remove our opponents off, as well as protect our board. We get the dig and dig, I mean, card advantage here with the good old Ranger class. So a very meta deck right now, certainly a good transition over from standard into Alchemy, my friends. So aggro to mid-range is the type here. Let's go ahead now and talk about our sideboarding for best of 3. So we got aggro, we got mid-range, and we have late game. So a couple of cool things here now that the meta's been really kind of pulled through in terms of at least what we've shown on the channel with Untapped, which is great. You can absolutely check that out. But things when it comes to aggressive decks, there's certainly a lot of aggressive stuff, at least in best of 1 here. You could consider Esper Party. You got Orzhov Clear. It's kind of a mid-range. We got Mono Green Stompy. We got Rakdos Vampires as some quick decks. Some of the other stuff here we'll get to in a second that's mid-range. Here, some pickups that you can use to slow opponents down are certainly Brightblade. Works even better against some of the fire stuff that we'll talk about here in a minute. You got Outlander here if you're running the artifacts and some of the key stuff that's floating around. Frogmoth's good in terms of the mirror match or anyone that's got stuff in the graveyard that you need to hit, like the exile decks or sack decks. Renin 6 for anything that's flying. Additionally, this helps in some of the mirror matches. Tendrils is big in terms of taking out other opponents' creatures, so you can certainly throw that in there. And again, this one can be good in the mirror. It can also be good against flying. And last but not least, we got another one of those. So decent things that you can change up there depending on what you're playing. This already always does well against aggro decks because it just gets bigger. But this meta is a little bit different here in terms of some of the things like clerics. So just really need to pay attention. Generally going to bigger creatures might help you there. Then as we move to mid-range again, there's gonna be things like werewolves. Additionally, I would say this deck could be in that space. Clerics could be one. Mono red dragons is big as well. So there again, it's just about having the bigger creatures doing the direct damage, or using something like clear shot to take out the flying. Then last but not least, we got late game. We got dimmer control in the space. We got Esper. We also have a lovely Azorius control list, again with key. Some of those other things there. Again, flipping in things like Outland Liberator can be a big one. Ren 7 could help. Potentially against some flying or some of those other things that might get in your way. Additionally, if you need something that's non-creatures to protect yourself from a board wipe. And last but not least, Snakes can be able to kind of protect your stuff as well. So lots of things that we can play around with. We have good options. Things like Blizzard Brawl we take off against the late game, and so forth. So those are some good things to kind of think about and remember. Same thing with Ravenous Pursuit here. So that is the strategy objective list. That is how we're going to board for best of 3. Let's go take this thing for a spin here today in our lovely Alchemy ranked Mythic. So let's go see what we got here. We're going to play competitive ranked. We're going to go play Alchemy. We're going to start with best of 1. We're going to go grab our little pup here. And good, we got green spell, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and without further ado get started here. I'm gonna go sit over there now, my friends. Now I'm gonna get some H2O to clean up my my throat. It's a lot of talking. All right, here we go. I should have flipped my light on a little bit differently. It keeps weird buzz thing. I don't know what's going on there. All right, here we go. Do we want to keep this? Opponent's going first. I will keep it, even though we don't have the 1-drop. We do have 2 fun cards here now. So we'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. So we're playing a top 1800 player. So they certainly changed some of the rank stuff. We're at 95%. DK, we got smoked. One of you commented today on the mono white list. Yes, we got absolutely beat. But that is one of the things that I do personally enjoy doing, not always showing you that all we do is win, 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 win. Because that is certainly by any means not true. We could have done that too. Let's do this first. Let's get the Ranger class on. Ooh. There we go. So we can do 2 things here. We can pack leader it if we need to. Ooh, tax. Conjure 4 cards named Lightning Bolt. Shuffle into your library. Ooh, I like it. I absolutely like that. We're actually going to do this. Take that thing off. There we go. You're gonna need a lot of burn here to get me. Guy doesn't have haste. All right. So we're gonna do 2 things here. We are going to play this way. Play that. We'll make that guy real big. Ugh. Ooh. When you cast next creature spell, that creature enters with a +1/+1. Okay, 4. Untap target snowland. There, look at that. Taking way more than it needed to. Auto tapper not working there. You need to pay attention to. Can we play this? We could play this if we wanted to. So we could play that. We still want to keep this just in case they got something crazy. Let's do it. We'll wait. Now next turn, this thing could get pretty big. So we'll see what they do here. Toady Barola. There we go. Get this thing off here. So they need 2 burn spells to get us. Or they could kick. 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very possible. Now, if we would have brought that in, 4, it would have been 7. Uh-oh, they just need 2. Oh, this will be interesting. So we just need to get just enough here. So we got it. We got it. Yes. Stompy enabled. Up to 96, my friends. Not bad. Very, very nice there. In terms of our first match against a Boros burn deck. Or spells deck. Ooh, we're going for it again. G Stompy. Alright, it's 95%. We will keep this. Now this doesn't run out, so keep that in mind. This would be good on this, but we got Trample and Haste already. Trample. Vigilance. And a +1. Now again, until you cast your next one. Now we could have used Blizzard Brawl, so we'll see what they bring in. Then we'll decide. Denying lifelink. Don't want to worry about that one yet. No, wait. Don't want to worry about it yet. No counter. Alright, so depending on what happens on this next turn, we could have lethal. Said could. It's too bad. We could have used that. It's alright, we still can. And we kick. We could for 5. Nope, not enough. So let's do Blizzard Brawl. Could always palm 2 here. See how they block. Let's take off this guy. So we get a 4/4. Could have played the pup too. That's what I should have did. So let us do this. We will go. There we go. Well, we could have had it. That's all right. I can block like that. Lethal. Board is cleared. Boom. All right, we made it happen against Azorius Party. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, on to our third and final best of 1 here for today, my friends. Let's do it. Puppet Soul, top 800. Let's do it. I will keep this one. Mainly because we have a perfect ramp here. So here's what we're gonna do. Probably go treasure. Oh, they're gonna burn it anyway. Oh. Painful. Do this. Like that. Up. Keep the pressure on. So they're going to go for the exile here. Ooh, there they go. That will leave it wide open. No need to block. Wait. That might hurt us. We'll see. Very well might hurt us. We'll find out really quickly, though. We are all in. See, what they would have done is they would have block sacked. Old Girl Troll would have been in trouble. Ooh, what do we want to do here? So we can certainly play that. We can go to 5. They'll kill this. Oh. Block sack. We can put a lot of pressure here. I think we wait one more turn. Because we can flip pack leader too. They're going to have enough to go pull mascot, is my guess. Oh, there they go. Now, where are you gonna sack though? Gonna cost you 3. I'm looking for essentially some removal. If I can get that, we'll be in a good spot. Pack leader's the one that I would probably take off here if I was them. That is not what I would have took. Not yet. We'll wait one more turn. It's gonna get close. They can start cycling stuff here too. He can get rid of the witch. What they're gonna do? Oh, there they go. Problem is this deck builds too much. We could have kept pressure in, but we need to get just enough over the top. Oof. Oof. That would have been bad. Immerstrom's the only one I'm actually really worried about. They got this, though. Oh, what I would have done. Oof. Threes. We want to go 5 here. 4. Go 3 on this one. Probably could have kept that one. That's all right. 2s. We'll go 3 there. Could have went bigger, I guess. But we'll see. We want to get all this stuff off the board here. There we go. It's lethal right now. They block on the 2. Kill everything here. Tenacious Pup. There you go. That's lethal. Still lethal. There you go. There you go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep that so I can sack that and get my Trample Haster there. So we'll wait. Because I can pull that guy next turn. So depending on what they do here. Is that enough? Oh, they missed. They missed lethal. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. Let's do this. Boom! Boom! We got him. We got him. Woo! 3-0. Feels good. Mono green. Better than mono white. Just a good day. Win some, you lose some. All right, on to our best of 3 Alchemy for today. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do it. Planeswalkers, those who joined right now, we crushed best of 3 today. We went 3-0. So very, very nice. We are certainly excited and happy with it. All right. $939, $187, blank on blank. Oh, I'm gonna keep this actually. Ooh. So here's where dealing damage could be the right thing. We'll see. Find out. Boros. Second Boros today, huh? Not gonna hit that one. We could do this. Could do this though. Let's do a second one. Because we can Snakeskin Veil it. And next turn that will give us the draw. Which is what we want to. So that's a big commit there. So I think we're okay. I think we have game. So we can do this. We do this. And then we do this. Or 11. Bam! Ah, there we go. There we go. So we're gonna have fun here. Gonna have fun. Artifacts or enchantments. They might flip those in. Might flip those in. I did like that. I like this. Still like Snakeskin. I'm gonna get rid of these two. We're gonna go. I want to do tendrils, I think. that will keep stuff off the board. We got big enough stuff here. I think that's what we do. Let's try that. If they move in enchantments or artifacts, we'll flip in some different things. Keep this. Certainly worth trading. We'll make that guy bigger. If we can sit for one here. That's fine. So next turn we can pump this for 5 too, if we need. And we'll make sure we do everything here. There we go. Here comes Skyclave Apparition to the face on the pack leader. Ah, yeah, we did it. We did it. Climbed from 95% to 98 today. Clean cut. Pierre Francesco, 1987, top 500. Holding tight today, my friends. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's go back, check out today's deck. Mono Green Stompy. Stomp to stomp. All right, Planeswalkers. So here's what we got. Best of 1, 3-0. Best of 3, 2-0. Ultimately, taking down the wins. We had a clean sweep today. Super awesome and exciting. So big changes here. We got some huge pickups here with Tenacious Pup. Love this card. I think it's great. Ulvenwald is awesome. It was already awesome. These two things, pretty interesting in terms of what can happen. We did get a play in both, which was cool. Didn't hit the natural growth today. Lots of good ability to pick things off. And a good board nonetheless to make it work. So very, very cool and powerful list in terms of what we have. Where's this stuff sitting in the meta? Well, honestly, Mono Green Stompy, given what we've seen so far, is probably a tier 2 list, even though we absolutely crushed today and Mono White was doing, top 100 and didn't run well for us, but we'll keep an eye on it. Both probably tier 2 for best of 1 and best of 3. Certainly saw as a powerhouse today. It moves fast and it is furious. You can really make it work. Given this list and what we saw here as well, it did very nice. So Planeswalkers, Thank you for tuning in. If you have a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below. Love to hear from you as always. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That information is available to you in the description. Lots of folks in there, lots of chatter on Alchemy. Maybe we'll do a multiverse tournament here soon too. On top of that, the deck list is available to you, and great ways to stay connected here on the channel. Please feel free to subscribe. Love to see you around more. And on top of that, great ways also to stay up to speed on all things in the multiverse here, and great benefits to you as well. So thank you, YouTube members and patrons. Last but not least, stay tuned because we got a lot more coming your way. Standard top decks, historic top decks, obviously more Alchemy as well, and some jank, hopefully some live stream coming again here as we close out the year. And then stay tuned because we have tier lists. We just did our standard one. You can check that out. We did the Fast and Furious with the Alchemy one as well. I want to get you that. And our Friday night meta, great weekly updates, and last but not least, cool, fast, fun facts to help you daily with your game and stuff like that. So take care, Planeswalkers. We'll see you again soon. Love the deck. Until next time, Mythras out, my friends. Stay safe.